My beloved child. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Right now, someone you once trusted is scrolling through your photos, watching your posts, and reading every word you've written as if trying to decode your soul. They're not doing it out of hatred, but because their heart still beats for the moments they lost with you. They thought they could walk away and forget you, but something shifted recently. A certain memory, maybe that smile, that message, or that moment when you laughed without fear, keeps replaying in their mind like a movie they can't turn off. They've started asking about you quietly, using others to know how you're doing, what you're saying, and who you're spending time with. 333. Type Amen to get blessing. There's a reason you're hearing this right now. Heaven wants you to know that your name hasn't left their lips, even if their silence made you believe otherwise. They are tracing every digital footprint you leave, analyzing the smallest things you share, trying to understand what your heart still feels. Their curiosity isn't casual, it's desperate, emotional, and wrapped in guilt. Don't skip, something big is unfolding. They've been saving your pictures, archiving old memories, even visiting places you once both loved. They are silently studying your glow, your strength, your evolution, wondering how they lost someone so divine. 444. Type Amen to get blessing. You might feel eyes on you lately, an unexplained energy when you post something new or when you walk into a place unexpectedly. That's not just your imagination. Archangel Michael says, divine forces are revealing this truth because you deserve to know who's still tethered to your energy. Their soul can't find peace because your spirit still lingers in their shadow. They've seen how you've grown, how you've become stronger, and it both inspires and haunts them. They keep replaying moments where they could have done better, said something kinder, stayed a little longer. Every update you share pierces through their defenses and reminds them of the love they lost through their own choices. 555. Type Amen to get blessing. They're comparing every person they meet to you. No one comes close. The way you used to speak, the way you cared, the way you understood them without words, it all feels irreplaceable. That's why they've turned to watching silently, hoping to feel close again without facing their own mistakes. Don't skip. This is the turning point. They've even been looking at your connections, scrolling through who comments on your posts, checking who likes your pictures, trying to find out if someone else has your attention now. There's jealousy beneath that silence, a hidden ache that they can't confess publicly. 666. Type Amen to get blessing. Heaven saw how much you gave to this connection and how much pain it cost you. Archangel Michael says, divine justice is balancing the scales. The one who once ignored your worth is now chasing glimpses of your light, realizing too late that you were never ordinary. They thought distance would dull their feelings, but instead, every post you share pulls them deeper into remembrance. There's a plan unfolding behind the scenes. They're preparing to approach you, but carefully. They want to appear casual, as if it's just a hello, yet their true motive runs deeper. They want to know if your heart still has space for them. 777. Type Amen to get blessing. You might notice unusual patterns, random friend requests, unexpected likes from old profiles, or messages disguised as questions. These aren't coincidences. The divine realm allowed you to see these signs so you won't be caught off guard. Someone is trying to reconnect, but they're afraid you've moved on completely. Don't skip. Something massive is coming. Their energy has been restless. They check your name every morning, hoping you've posted something new. It's their secret way of keeping you alive in their routine, even if pride stops them from saying your name aloud. 888. Type Amen to get blessing. They've spoken about you to someone close, someone you wouldn't expect. Their confidant knows they still love you, even though they pretend otherwise. Archangel Michael says, they've been guided to reflect on how they treated you, and that reflection has been painful. They now realize losing you was never just about losing a person, it was about losing divine favor. The universe is aligning an encounter. It could be through social media, an event, or a random moment where your paths cross again. When it happens, you'll feel it instantly, like time slows down for a heartbeat. Don't skip. Because that moment will carry a message from heaven itself. 999. Type Amen to get blessing. Right now, they're saving something of yours, a screenshot, a quote, maybe even a memory they can't delete. They've been replaying your old voice notes, scrolling through chats, reading between lines. Every pixel of your presence still touches them. It's not just curiosity, it's love rediscovered too late. But here's what Archangel Michael wants you to know, your peace is sacred. Their sudden interest isn't your responsibility. You've already done your part, and heaven is rewarding your patience. Let them look, let them wonder, your growth is the answer they'll never find in old memories. 1111. Type Amen to get blessing. Don't skip. Something divine is shifting. They're feeling drawn to you again because your light is preparing for a greater purpose. What they see in you now is a reflection of what heaven always saw in you, a chosen one rising from pain into purpose. Soon, communication will happen. It might start small, a reaction, a message, a shared memory, but it will open doors to long-awaited truths. You'll finally hear what their silence has been hiding. 1212. Type Amen to get blessing. Before you reach that moment, prepare your heart. Don't rush, don't chase. Let them reveal themselves fully. Archangel Michael says, heaven will expose every hidden intention, who truly cares and who just misses control. The person gathering information about you through social isn't just being nosy, they're wrestling with guilt, love, and fate. They're trying to reconnect with something divine that they once took for granted, you. 1313. Type Amen to get blessing. Don't skip, stay till the end. This truth will soon unfold in reality. When you see their name pop up unexpectedly, remember, it's not a coincidence. It's destiny making them face what they avoided. And when that day comes, stand tall. Smile with grace. You've evolved beyond the version they're still searching for. Their silence will break, but your peace will remain untouched. 1414. Type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says, the heavens are proud of you. You survived heartbreak, confusion, and betrayal, yet you still love with purity. Now the same energy they used to watch you from afar will be the force that drives them back toward truth. Don't skip, something huge is near. A confession is forming behind closed doors. The universe is rearranging timelines to bring what's hidden into light. Keep your energy clean, your heart open, and your eyes forward. 15:15, type Amen to get blessing. And when you hear from them, don't react in haste. Listen with wisdom. Heaven will guide you to respond not from old wounds, but from divine strength. You are protected. You are seen. And every silent watcher will soon realize, they were never observing a memory, they were witnessing a miracle in motion. If this message touched your spirit, stay tuned for the next revelation. Something even greater is already on its way. My beloved child, don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The same person who once acted like they didn't care is now trembling behind their screen, watching your every move. Their heart pounds each time your name appears online, but they pretend it's just coincidence. Heaven sees it all, their late-night searches, their unspoken longing, their secret attempts to reconnect without being seen. They're not doing this just out of curiosity anymore. It's turned into a quiet obsession, a need to feel you again without having to admit their fault. They think you won't notice, but your spirit already feels the pull, that strange heaviness when someone's energy clings to yours from afar. 333, type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says, this is the season when hidden eyes are revealed. The person who once ghosted you now checks your every update, every photo, every caption. They look for signs of your happiness, hoping to see if someone else has replaced them. Their soul aches when they realize your glow has only become brighter without them. Don't skip, because the truth is deeper than you think. Someone close to them has already noticed their secret habit. They've been caught scrolling through your profile, smiling at old memories, pretending it doesn't matter. But it does. It matters so much that it's consuming them silently. 444, type Amen to get blessing. You see, they once believed you would always be there. That no matter how cold they became, you'd wait. But life shifted. You evolved. You stopped chasing, and that's when they started searching. Now they gather every fragment of your online life like puzzle pieces, hoping to find a way back into your world. There's something divine happening behind this. Heaven is letting them remember, letting them see what they lost. Every story you post, every message you share, has become a reflection of their regret. Their heart stirs, but fear still keeps them from speaking. 555, type Amen to get blessing. Don't skip. The time for exposure is close. A message is being drafted, they've written it, deleted it, rewritten it again. It starts with, "Hey," or, "How have you been?" But behind that simple greeting lies a storm of emotions they can't hide much longer. Archangel Michael says, their curiosity will turn into confession soon. They're planning to reach out in a subtle way, maybe a reaction, maybe a comment, maybe through someone mutual, but when it happens, you'll feel a strange calm. That's heaven confirming that this reconnection is part of divine timing, not coincidence. 666, type Amen to get blessing. Don't scroll. Stay here. You need to know this. The moment you pulled your energy back, something in them broke. They realized you weren't just another person, you were divine balance in their life. That's why they've been searching, because no one else carries the same energy, the same warmth, the same peace you once brought them. Now, every night before they sleep, they revisit your photos. Sometimes, they even whisper your name, hoping the universe might send them a sign that you still care. But heaven wants you to stand firm, you've already ascended beyond their old patterns. 777, type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says, the purpose of this revelation isn't to make you look back, but to make you realize how powerful you've become. Your silence became your victory. Your growth became their mirror. They are not just gathering information about you, they are rediscovering their own truth through the light you left behind. But don't be surprised when you notice certain coincidences, a story view from a strange account, a song you once shared suddenly appearing in their status, or a familiar phrase popping up on your feed. These aren't random. Heaven allows such echoes to prepare your heart for what's next. 888, type Amen to get blessing. Don't skip. Something huge is manifesting. They're about to make a bold move, something they've rehearsed in their mind 100 times. It could be a message, a sudden follow, or even an apology disguised as casual talk. Their soul is restless until they find closure, and heaven will soon create the perfect moment for truth to surface. Their gathering of information isn't about control, it's about longing, guilt, and the hunger for redemption. They want to know if you're still the same person they left behind, but you're not. You're wiser, stronger, and no longer waiting for validation. 999, type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says, protect your peace when this happens. Don't respond out of nostalgia. Listen with spirit, not with wounds. The angels will guide your words, your tone, your timing. You won't need revenge, your calmness will be enough to shake their soul. They will confess that they've been watching you, that they've missed you more than they admitted, that they've been haunted by your memory. You'll see it in their eyes, the regret, the tenderness, the surrender. But this time, it'll be you deciding what remains and what ends. 1111, type Amen to get blessing. Don't skip, this part is crucial. Once this cycle closes, a divine reward opens. Heaven is preparing to replace pain with prosperity. Every tear, every sleepless night, every unanswered call has built a foundation for blessings that no human can take away. Soon, you'll see why you had to let go. Their spying led to their awakening, and your patience led to your transformation. You didn't lose them, you found yourself. 1212, type Amen to get blessing. The next chapter of your story is golden. Archangel Michael says, your light cannot be hidden anymore. The same person watching your posts today will soon witness your breakthrough, your glow-up, your divine favor, your success. And they'll realize they were never watching just a person, they were watching destiny rise. Don't skip. Stay ready. Because within the next few days, you'll sense movement, a name, a sign, a sudden shift in energy. That's heaven confirming that the watcher has been seen, and divine order is being restored. 1313. Type Amen to get blessing. They wanted to gather your information, but instead, they found your strength. They studied your peace, but now they crave it. They tried to read your silence, but now they're praying to be part of your story again. Let them. Let them see how grace operates. You are no longer the chapter they can read, you've become the book they can't close. 1414, type Amen to get blessing. Don't skip. Something even bigger is coming. The universe is bringing your truth into full light. The watchers, the pretenders, the curious, all will soon understand that your rise wasn't luck, it was divine preparation. Stay calm. Stay radiant. Archangel Michael says your destiny is unfolding exactly as written in heaven's plan. You were never meant to chase what's yours, it always finds its way back. 1515, type Amen to get blessing. So, when that message comes, read it with peace. When their eyes meet yours again, see it as closure, not chaos. You've won by staying true to love even when others didn't. And remember, heaven always watches who watches you. The divine knows the truth behind every silent observer, and this time, your name is written in victory. My beloved child. Don't skip, something huge is waiting for you. Heaven is opening a hidden layer behind everything that's been happening lately. The reason this person is quietly gathering information about you isn't just curiosity, it's because they've discovered something that completely changed the way they see you. They found out that you are no longer the same person they once left behind. They've seen your transformation, your peace, your glow, and it's shaken their core. They never expected you to rise like this, to rebuild yourself without their help, and that's what has left them speechless. 333, type Amen to get blessing. This person thought they could control how your story unfolded. But every post, every success, every bit of confidence you show now feels like a message directed right to them. They've realized that while they were busy chasing illusions, you were becoming everything they secretly wished they could be. Archangel Michael says this truth needed to be exposed now, because they've been living in denial, pretending to move on while secretly following your light. The energy they once took for granted has now become the energy they crave most. Don't skip, because this realization is just the beginning. 444, type Amen to get blessing. They recently found something about you that made them stop breathing for a moment, maybe a new opportunity, a hidden blessing, or someone new appreciating you publicly. It hit them like lightning. They realized that you were never meant to chase love, you were meant to attract miracles. This discovery has thrown them into a deep emotional storm. They've been searching for answers through your photos, your posts, your energy, but nothing satisfies the ache they now feel. Heaven allowed them to see what they missed so that they could understand what divine loss truly means. 555, type Amen to get blessing. Don't skip, because now, their curiosity has turned into obsession. They're asking around quietly, trying to know if you're seeing someone, if you've moved to a new city, or if you still think about them. Even when they pretend to be fine, their soul trembles at the thought that you've built a world that doesn't include them. Archangel Michael says, you were divinely hidden for a while, not because you were forgotten, but because you were being prepared. And now that you've risen, heaven is letting your light be seen by those who once doubted your worth. Your success is becoming their lesson. 666, type Amen to get blessing. They're confused because the same platform they used to ignore your presence is now the one they can't stop checking. It's almost ironic. The silence they once gave you has now become their own torment. Their screen time is filled with your name, your photos, your updates. Don't skip. You are the reflection of their unfinished karma. They thought walking away would free them, but instead, it only chained them tighter to the memory of your spirit. And now, every time they gather information about you, they're actually gathering the pieces of their own healing. 777. Type Amen to get blessing. Archangel Michael says, their next move is being written by destiny itself. They're planning to come forward, not just to satisfy their curiosity, but to clear the air, to confess what they've found, what they've realized, and what they never told you before. Their words might come slow, wrapped in hesitation, but their energy will tremble with truth. Don't skip. Something is shifting in their world. They've seen you loved, respected, and celebrated by others. And now they're questioning every choice they made, every time they ignored you, every message they never sent. Their regret has reached a spiritual level. 888. Type Amen to get blessing. You may not know this, but they've even prayed for you in silence. They've asked heaven for another chance, though they haven't said it aloud. They're trying to gather information not to hurt you, but to prepare, to make sure that when they approach, they don't repeat the same mistakes. Archangel Michael says, stay calm and grounded. Don't be swayed by their sudden attention. You've become an answered prayer for yourself, and now heaven is testing them, to see if they approach with purity or pride. 999. Type Amen to get blessing. Don't skip. The signs are already around you. Random songs reminding you of them, unexpected dreams, familiar scents, these are not coincidences. The spiritual connection is still alive, but the energy has reversed. They are now the ones feeling the pull, the longing, the need to be near you. You were once searching for them. Now they are searching for you. The cycle has turned, and heaven is watching to see what you'll choose this time. 1111. Type Amen to get blessing. They've also seen something that shocked them, your kindness. The way you still move with compassion, still smile despite the pain. It's making them question everything they believed about strength. You are teaching them that love isn't possession, it's presence. Archangel Michael says, this is your era of silent victory. You don't have to prove anything. Your light is doing the talking, and heaven is amplifying your voice through every blessing coming your way. 1212. Type Amen to get blessing. Don't skip, something huge is unfolding. Within the next few days, this person will make an attempt to reach out. It may not be direct, but it will be clear, a like, a message, a familiar sign. When that happens, take a deep breath. You'll know heaven orchestrated that moment to show you how much power you've gained. They'll confess that they've been watching you, missing you, and quietly studying every move you make. But their confession isn't meant to pull you back, it's meant to set you free. 1313. Type Amen to get blessing. You've outgrown their shadow. You are walking in divine light now. They wanted information about you, but instead, they found revelation about themselves, that they can't escape the energy of someone chosen by heaven. Archangel Michael says, let them see your peace, not your pain. That will be the final message they receive, that love, when pure, doesn't chase, it radiates. 1414. Type Amen to get blessing. Don't skip. Heaven is positioning you for something far greater. This chapter isn't about revenge or reunion, it's about revelation. The truth is, they were sent to test your worth, and now, their return will prove it. The one who once searched your social out of curiosity will soon search your name out of reverence. And that's when you'll know, your purpose was never just love, it was transformation. 15:15, type Amen to get blessing. So hold your peace, my child. The watchers, the seekers, the curious. They're all witnessing a miracle unfold through your life. Keep shining. Keep moving forward. Heaven is proud of you. The story isn't ending, it's only beginning. The next part will uncover what this person is planning to do next, and how destiny will use their return to open the door to your biggest breakthrough.